Will the cash rate reach 4.35%? Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at this article. It's discussing predictions of the cash rate reaching 4.35%. Now, for those of you playing at home, guys, we're at 3.85%. We're talking 2 interest rate increases. Now, let me just bring up the ASX rate calculator, the rate predictor / tracker, and you can see here on the 31st of May, the previous calculation, the probability of increasing to 4.1% is 22%. So there you go, guys. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments if you think we're going to get a rate rise on Tuesday. We'll have to see, or next week. We'll have to see. So let's jump over here. So research firm Capital Economics predicts 2 more rate rises after new inflation statistics revealed. And inflation has been higher than anticipated. Come on, guys, stop spending money. According to a leading economics research firm, Capital Economics, the RBA may need to contemplate an awful move for homeowners. Amid rising inflationary pressures, the Reserve Bank of Australia finds itself at another juncture, contemplating the possibility of not 1, but 2 additional cash rate increases in coming months. According to leading economic research firm Capital Economics, the RBA may need to wield its monetary policy tools more aggressively than initially anticipated, as it foresees inflation surpassing the central bank's forecasts in the current quarter. This projection has led Capital Economics to pencil in 2 more quarter-point rate rises by the RBA, with one expected at the upcoming meeting on June 6th. Should this scenario materialize, the cash rate would soar to 4.35% by July, according to analysts. The latest figures unveiled by the Australian Bureau of Statistics reveal a substantial jump in headline inflation, reaching a staggering 6.8% over the 12-month period leading up to April. While this figure surpasses the 6.3% annual rise reported in March, it remains below the December peak of 8.4%. The primary drivers of this surge can be attributed to the upward trajectory of housing prices, escalating costs of food, transportation, and recreation and culture. While volatile factors such as fuel, fruit, vegetables, holiday travel being removed from the equation, the ABS confirmed that inflation actually receded from 6.9% in March to 6.5%. Michelle McCord, the head of price statistics at the ABS, highlighted the importance of excluding items with volatile price changes to obtain a clearer picture of underlying inflation. This revelation suggests that while headline inflation may be cause for concern, the true state of the economy is somewhat more favorable. The underlying trends revealed by the ABS figures hold significant importance for the RBA, as they provide crucial insights into the state of the economy beyond the headline numbers. The central bank will carefully analyze these figures during its upcoming board meeting to determine the appropriate course of action. While the spotlight remains fixed on inflation, other noteworthy developments warrant attention. Rent prices experienced a notable increase, surging from 5.3% annual rise in March to 6.1% in April, highlighting the tight rental market. Additionally, the ABS reports a slight easing in food and alcohol beverage prices, with a marginal decline from 8.1% in March to 7.9% in April. These factors contribute to the broader economic landscape and should be considered in conjunction with the inflationary outlook. It comes as struggling Australians hit back at the Reserve Bank Governor's out-of-touch solution to the country's housing crisis, arguing he should take his own advice before telling others to get a roommate. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the governor's side for that one, honestly. You know, you've got to make sacrifices. Don't be so bloody precious, some people. But we've done a video on the whinging that's come out of that. I mean, he's essentially telling young people to stay at home if they can, or for people to get roommates. What's wrong with that? I think people are just frustrated that they're not in the same position as the governor that doesn't have to worry about that. At a Senate estimates hearing on Wednesday morning, Philip Lowe warned that not enough homes were being built to keep up with the nation's population growth, consequently driving up rent and cost of living. The vacancy rate in each city are very low. There are a few things that have contributed to that, he said, before explaining how the pandemic led to a decline in the number of people per household. People wanted more space. They were working from home, so the average number of people living in each dwelling declined, and that increased the demand for the total number of dwellings. The population is increasing by 2% this year. Are there 2% more houses? No. He said, suggesting people just get more flatmates. And that's going to happen, honestly. With cost of living going up, rent going up, people are going to rent out a room to make ends meet. This is how people will adjust. But its solution has enraged a string of young Australians who grilled it. Yeah, I mean, who cares, honestly? Higher education reporter at The Guardian, Catalin Cassie, suggested a petition for Mr. Lowe to try sharing his house in Sydney. I mean, yeah. Come on. I mean, how bloody entitled do you have to be to not think getting a roommate is a good suggestion, or staying at home if you can is a good suggestion? Come on. We've all done it when we were students, when we were younger. We all made those sacrifices. I lived in a really shitty, crappy share house. I had a inflatable mattress for a bed. It was $50 a week. Okay? You do what you have to do. I mean, isn't that normal when you're young? Isn't that part of growing up? You tell me, guys. Share your experiences if you're a student or you were younger. What you did to make ends meet. Have we lost that? Wealth through property director and buyer's agent Scott Leovan told News.com those who can afford to need to make sacrifices if they want to buy their home in the future. Over the last 5 to 10 years, rents didn't grow and a lot of people got comfortable. And they thought, hey, we're a couple, but we can get a 4-bedroom house. So what's happening now? Rents have increased and they're not willing to sacrifice, he said. The entrepreneur explained bunking with a roommate or spending some more time living with parents could help. You should be allowed to buy a house because that's what we deserve, he said. He proposed the government encourage more local and international buyers to invest. We know people hate investors, and investors are scum for this, but we need more investors. Investors create supply. The less supply you have, the more demand there is. The more demand there is, the more people are going to pay. So what's going to happen is that these people who can't already afford a home, they're just not going to buy a home. So there you go, guys. Well, let's have a bit of a talk about this one. So some predictions that the interest rate, the cash rate, will go up over 4%. And another reference to the Reserve Bank's cost-saving strategies. What do you reckon? Do you think rates will go up next time? Let me know in the comments. And I don't know. Bunking when you're younger, getting a roommate, staying at home a bit longer, these seem like sensible things. Are we just a bit spoiled? Thanks for watching. And before you say, we've had family members staying with us. We've got bunk beds. So, yeah, I'm not alluding to any suggestions that we haven't done ourselves. If you want to enjoy the content, check out HeiseBim or Heise Does for other topics I discuss and things I do. If you want to support us, you can on YouTube or Patreon. Use our referral links or buy our pocket squares and call me if you need an architect. Take care. Have a great day. I'll see you all in the next episode of HeiseSays. Bye for now.